Okay, here's where we begin. I am 40 minutes from where I began, just to walk out through here. I follow one of the old rock walls. It disappears. I get into pretty hilly and brushy land, and then we pop out here. Or maybe not even pop out, more like arrive. Stacked rocks. So this is New Hampshire, obviously, if you've been watching, and it's the backside of this mountain, small mountain, within the 2,000 foot range. And I was out here a couple years ago and noticed things like this, the stacked rocks, and I still have a ways to go. But way out there, there's more wall, more stacked rocks, and little chunks of cart path where I actually found brick, you know, sticking right out of the ground. And that had to be 2 years ago. Easily. Time just flies. I did not have my metal detector with me. We were just out exploring and kept saying, gotta go back out there, gotta go back out there. Well, we're out here. I still have a ways to go, but this was the point I wanted to start, where we were seeing stacked rocks. So here we go. I'm hoping we will find an old home site. If not, we are definitely just going to spread out a bit and see what else is around. What really gets me about the area is it's so far out from any other established home site, and the fact that it looks like that, but yet people were still stacking rocks up in here. You know, there was some kind of effort happening. Just really it's bothered me for a long time. I've been out here exploring this for a decade, and every time I come out, you know, I see little bits and pieces of things that are more convincing. I just can't find a cellar hole. Hopefully with the detector, it'll hear something in the ground, maybe a footprint. I don't know. Okay, here is where I want to be to start. Wow, that was 2 miles. And it took me an hour. So there's a proper break in the wall right here. The cart path I was talking about, little smidgen out there, and then wall. And keep in mind how far out we are. Not that that's not typical, but this really is in the middle of nothing. You have to come so far out through terribleness and everything else to get to this point. So now it's just a matter of walking and looking and swinging. Yeah, crazy. Well, I'm definitely out for the big one today. So I followed that wall until it stopped. And I know on the north side it's broken. So that's a part of what puzzles me. It was not made for containment of livestock, or they never finished it. But I've popped out onto the cart path that I was speaking of, because I went to the end of the wall and just bushwhacked all the way down here. And this is where I have spotted brick before. So at least I kind of know where I am. And I'm going to start making my way down this again. But now I have the detector. See? Activity. There's definitely nails in the ground. can't be good. No idea. Looks like something that was melted, filled into place, patchwork stuff. Well, I hiked my way all the way out of there. Once again, mystery unsolved. But these are the things that motivate me, and I have to do it. I have to check. That road, that cart path, just kept winding and winding. It was just nail iron the whole way. Nothing else. But we will try it again and again until we figure it out. So here I am at one of the proper old home sites. Nice walls. And of course I've been detecting here for years, but I have a little time left. So we'll give it a go. Just a piece of stuff. Yep, Shotgun Willie. Woof. Aluminum bottle cap. See something. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Completely intact. I'm assuming knee buckle. Small buckle for certain, but beautiful. Wow. I thought that was going to be another bottle cap. Well, I'm glad I stopped by. Although it was really the only option. That's great. Really great. Well, right next to it. Might as well, right? Yeah, look at that. So right next to it was a bottle cap. And I just migrated over to this section. I usually don't. Probably should have. There's beer cans everywhere. It's a little pull-off where the loggers pushed in years ago. So you can imagine everybody else has stopped here and left trash. But imagine that, a 1700s knee buckle right next to a bottle cap. Great. Oh, wow. And a button. Jeez. That's just awesome. Well, I guess avoiding the trashy section and wall all these years is all right, because it gave me something today. So just to give you a sound check of what it's like right here. So you can imagine I'm just trying to find signals that are the right numbers and weak. Eventually I've got to clean this all out, right? Right. Four nails and a chunk of lead. Sheet metal. 22 casing. Well, let's see what we end with today. It was an enjoyable day for me. You know, you have to go out and hope to discover a place that hasn't been found. And you have to work the old sites. This section, unfortunately, is full of spent ammo and cans, but I'm very surprised, out of luck, that I pulled those two relics, which is great. I'm not surprised there's stuff underneath it all, and I'm definitely going to come back and clean it. Gotta pull the cans out. There's gotta be 100 of them over there. Most of them are visibly poking out of the dirt or the leaves, so at least I can do that by hand. All right, get out, explore your world, and I'll see you next time.